Morning, hope everybody's fine. Oh, I've got a bad back today. Here's young Rosie, sorry Molly, and my brain's in a different place. We're back to Hereford, and the farmers come and took up all the, well, I think it's sugar beet, but that's what it sort of looks like. But now I'm getting through this muddy patch. Oh, hello. Molly's in the field, she's happy. Hopefully I won't lose her this time. Well, good morning, and God bless, and welcome, and hope everybody's fine. So we're looking at the Nativity story. Now, we've looked at the beginning where I've highlighted families that are not ordinary families, families that have trouble, families that are blended, and God using families. Looked at the shepherds, where I talked about having to do what you're told, and the shepherds just doing something but it leading to something good. So now we go to the kings, where you find the kings are really what they call magi. They're found in Matthew, whereas the others is found in the book of Luke. And the story is very much is the kings see a star, they follow the star, and then there's a section where they go to Herod, they tell him why they're there, and then they go to Jesus and produce their three gifts of frankincense, gold and myrrh. And then they disappear, and then there's a section where Herod talks to the kings again to find out where they are. And within the story, nativity story, this is the worst bit really. It's not told, you won't find this story told in children's nativities, but Herod wants to kill Jesus, so he tells his people to go and kill all the children that's under 2, and there's great sadness. It's an awful story, part of the nativity. It's worth reading. I would go as far to say that when I talk about the nativity, I talk about different things about it, what it sort of means to me, but obviously the whole nativity is pointing towards Jesus' birth. But for me, I'd like to go through it and think what else I can get out of it. So the three kings story are 3 individuals that are well off, that are different, they think different from the other people there in the story, from the shepherds. They're, I'll say, odd, they're just different, and I think I can relate to that. I certainly have perceived myself, and others have perceived me as either different, growing up with my fits and going to special school. But I think what I like about it is that God can use people who think different, people who wear different clothes, people who have different financial bracket. The 3 kings are, well, I perceive them to be well off. Now, there are well off people, and people in between, and people poor. And I think for me, that's where it's really encouraging that God comes to whoever you are, wherever financial bracket. And for me today, thinking how different you feel. I've not always been I've never been a trendy person. When I went through my teenage years trying to figure out who I was and what clothes to wear, and I was never a punk or a greaser or anything like that. I like madness and specials, so I like 2-tone colours, and but now I'm more of a sort of countryside look really that suits me, and some people aren't. I've also had quite messy jobs, and I like wearing a tie, and you can be different. So in this day and age, what have we got here? Molly, come here, come here. hang on a minute, and me waffling. Molly, come here, come, stay. Right, I'll show you. We have, can you see it? Essentially it's moving around, it's an electrified fence. Molly, stay, let's put you on a lead. Bear with me. Oh, that's interesting. Really no Molly comes. Anyway. Oh, sorry, I've got a really bad back today. Oh, poor Molly. Can't do this because I'm holding the camera and this is it. There you go. Anyway, I really hurt my back yesterday at church, and they've got this silly, huge, great big, some bean bag. It's probably the size of 2 people. The kids jump on it, so put it away, twisted it, hurt my back. Anyway, back to Nativity. For me today, you probably won't hear me. The fact that we are different, the fact that God can use people who feel they're different, whether they dress different, and different can mean all sorts of things. But I just pray that you are you, and you enjoy what you enjoy, whether it's different to other people. And I'm thankful that God can use anybody. So I wish you happy Christmas. And the reason I come here at this time is that I start work at 12. Young Malcolm, he's saying I don't work. It's just I have odd hours when working in a church, so you have to be quite flexible through the week. Take care, God bless, look after yourselves everybody.